If you're a student who's preparing for any kind of college interviews, you have one of the most important domain where they ask the questions about micro presentation. What are the most important aspect of your interview process, or there is a separate rounding process for your micro presentation. So how do you prepare for micro presentation? I'm going to explain today. This is the same technique which you can follow because this is a major technique followed by many students across worldwide, as well as for the training process also. When I visit to different colleges or university, or when I give talk also, I have followed the same technique for the students. And trust me, from the past 3 years, as soon as I've entered into this domain, until now I've seen a lot of progression within the students after trying out this particular technique of micro presentation. So what you need to do for preparing or presenting very well for your micro presentation, it is important for you to pick any topic every day, or at least 5 topics every day. Go in front of the mirror and speak. I suggest you personally, please do go ahead with your current affairs topics, because if you're able to read your current affairs very properly, then your entire aspect of micro presentation is going to be perfect. See, micro presentation basically means, in simple language, pick and speak. So you've seen in your school days, no, we pick a topic, we speak. We pick a topic, we speak. It's as simple as this. So if you want to improve on your micro presentation, here is an important topic which I would like to tell you, that is about the recent ongoing topics which you can focus about: the Russian-Ukraine war, the COVID-19 impacts, the impact of the future financial crisis which is going to affect the worldwide domain, the globalization, privatization aspects, the recent conflicts in the Adani group side, or for example, China claiming its provincial status, telling that even the places like Arunachal Pradesh belongs towards it. So you can speak on any particular topic. So how are you going to tell while presenting for a micro presentation? You need to majorly focus first on its introduction and body and conclusion. Similar way, whenever you write an essay, you are following the same technique called as IBC: intro, body, conclusion. Similar way for your micro presentation. As soon as you get a topic, first you have to give introduction to the topic. Must. Second thing, for your body, you'll be telling its advantages of the topic, disadvantages of the topic. What do you feel about the topic? We want to know your views, yeah. Or else, even I, as an interviewer, I can also see, read newspapers, or I can also watch many videos and I can improve, right? I want to know your views. And along with that, I want to even know your solutions to that particular problem. It could be about Russia, the recent conflict between India and China. What kind of solutions which we can propagate? It could be about having conflict resolution talks. That could be a solution, and then a conclusion. It is very important that you need to follow the same structure while preparing for your micro presentation, and it is literally the must. So in your micro presentation, this is the same technique. Start with the introduction, body, conclusion. Introduction after giving advantages, disadvantages. Some topics do not have disadvantages. You can skip that part. For example, if they're asking you to speak about terrorism, aspect of any particular advantages, you can skip on it. So depending on the topic, you can skip one domain, but preferably most of the topics you choose, you will surely get advantages and disadvantages. Tell your views, and you can even tell about conclusion. So while you're preparing for micro presentation along with current affairs, I want you to even focus on general based questions. For example, they can ask you about what do you feel happiness is about. So for example, if micro presentation is given to me, they will tell that, Pawan, you have 45 seconds to think, and then you're supposed to speak for 60 seconds. Do not use paper and pen. Some interviews will allow you to use, some interviews will not allow you to use. This is what you can tell. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to speak about this particular so-and-so topic. Some people agreed and some people do not agree. It is absolutely fine. But you can directly, I suggest you can directly go ahead with the topic. You can tell that, sir, happiness plays a very important role in any person's life. As Greek martial artists once said, happiness is a core value essence for a person's intellectual potential to develop. It is one of the crucial elements for any student to possess within himself to develop it as a jewel. So speaking about being a happy person is about, your health rate as well as your life expectancy is basically going to be expanded as per the different articles and research done by Harvard University have proved that being happy can give you always free aspect of free stress-free life, which can basically contribute a lot towards your mental and peaceful well-being. And in terms of disadvantages, you can skip that particular domain. You can tell that, sir, even I have personally applied happiness in my life, and I could see that even the toughest situation, just by having this positive smile, it has created a lot amount of impact. And I feel that every colleges and every universities merely focus in terms of preaching students on how to get good marks in their life, but they do not tell how they could be happy in the smallest element of their life. It could be just about helping a person. It could be about just writing your beautiful poem. It could be by working on a particular aspect of your area. How to feel happiness, it's not basically that, but how if students try to learn to inculcate with the teacher's guidance, we can see a positive impact full aspect, and give a conclusion. So indeed, happiness is one of the core elements for a student's life, which can basically help him to work towards his potential and achieve its hyper domain. So this is a major aspect. So I can finish it within 60 seconds. I just went slow so that I could explain you the entire concept. So that's all. I hope you guys understood what this real clip is about, no? About the entire concept, about how you need to prepare for micro presentation. Practice in front of the mirror regularly, read a lot, and record your audio and video and practice. Just see how you're presenting your micro presentations. Do even more mock interviews, mock practice. So the more you do mock, you're much better you become, especially in terms of micro presentation. So that's all for today's video. If you do like it, please do watch, like, share, and subscribe, for I tell that there's something very important which I want to show you. And micro presentation is going to be very easy, provided in which you practice regularly and you can see a positive impact within yourself in a huge aspect. So before we end the video, here is a small thing I would like to tell you all. I've launched my first ever online course that's about ace your university interview from starting to the finishing level. Your entire interview process is taken care in this particular course. Whether you have been applying for any biggest colleges or any colleges in India or in abroad, it could be Christ, Symbiosis, Jain, IIT, IIM, it could be Volkswagen, any particular college, entire interview preparation is covered in this particular course. You will get all the details, all the information about the interview preparation. I do request all of you to purchase this particular course and utilize it to your maximum best. It could be covering up from your basic questions about common interview based question, that is about self introduction and where do you see yourself 5 years, 10 years from now, campus based questions, anything about the university, course related questions, general knowledge, practical case study based questions, everything regarding your interview preparation I have covered up in this particular course. And one such area where majority of the students fail in an interview is basically because they don't prepare very well for the interview. I've covered up all such details in this particular interview course, and I've been working in this domain for the past 3 years, and it is one of the high ranking course which majority of the students have been opted for. And these are the previous testimonials of my reviews of this particular course, and along with it I'm also providing many free materials. Along with it, I'll also be coming for doubt clearing sessions here and there, 2 weeks once or weekly once, depending on the time frame I am coming. It's in a very affordable price. I also provide certificate once you complete this particular course. Along with that, I've also launched and written my first ever book on interview hacks and preparation. Everything around 40 plus interview sample answers and questions I've covered up an entire set of this book. You do not watch any particular video after buying this particular book, because in this book I have literally covered up everything, every sample answers, basic tricks, basic important aspects which is all you need to know. Everything I've covered. Don't worry, even in future if you get get an exchange program benefit in any particular other universities, still this entire book is going to help you, because this book will provide you a life hacks from your self introduction to every advanced level written questions. All that you just need to do is that open, learn, and remember. I'll be dropping this both the links in the description box, and do let me know your views in the comments. And before we end this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Wish you all the best. Good luck.